you tired of not getting called in for the roles that you know you'd be perfect for? Feel like casting directors just aren't seeing your full potential? You're doing everything right, updating your headshots, taking classes, working on your craft, but still you're stuck in the same loop of waiting and hoping. The missing piece isn't more classes or better headshots. Those help, but you need to know what makes you authentic, your authenticity. And I'm going to show you exactly how to find yours. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand how to make casting directors see the real you, not just your type. I'll share the exact framework that helped me to relaunch my acting career from Germany when I was 47. Yeah, you heard that right. And I've got a free brand decoder prompt to use with AI that cuts through all the confusion. So, hey, bold ones, I am Anne. And if you're new here, welcome to this little corner of the internet. It's mine, where we talk about taking control of your acting career instead of waiting for someone to hand it to you. So if that sounds like something you need in your life right now, then hit the subscribe button so we can keep this conversation going. And if you know some actors who you think it might help, share it. Sharing is caring. Look, I know what it's like to feel invisible in this industry. When I decided to relaunch my acting career in Germany after 40, I felt like the odds were completely stacked against me. Still, I did all the stuff I knew to do from when I was acting in America. I got my headshots and a show reel together. I got an agent and was sending out regular updates to the casting directors. But all I kept hearing was, just be patient, update your materials. The right people will find you. I mean, I was doing all that, so why weren't they finding me, right? Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. The thing is, I thought I was doing everything right. I was taking classes, getting new headshots, keeping my materials updated, working on my German, but I was still stuck. And it wasn't until I had this big epiphany that things really started to shift. So here's what I figured out. As actors, we are conditioned to wait passively. Nobody teaches us in acting school or anywhere else, frankly, about branding or marketing. Most workshops just help you with your technique, not how to get seen in the first place. We're told to wait for our agents to call, for casting directors to find us. But waiting isn't a strategy, it's a trap. Look, the actors who are booking consistently, they're not necessarily more talented, but they have figured out how to be authentically themselves and showcase that in their marketing materials. And of course, they're also putting themselves out there. They're doing the marketing. So before you can do the marketing, you need to understand what your brand is. This is what I call your energetic signature. It's the unique combination of the qualities that make you distinctly you. And once you understand these elements, you'll show up authentically in every audition, every self-tape, and every industry meeting. And darling, that makes all the difference. So your energetic signature has 4 main components that, when you put them all together, make you uniquely you. Nobody else on the planet has your exact combination. And when you understand this, you'll stop trying to be what you think they want you to be and start showing them who you actually are. So let's break down the 4 components. First, there's your initial impact, the immediate impression you make when you walk into a room. Before you even speak, what energy are you rating? Do you know that we human beings, we make our decisions about other people within 3 seconds of meeting them? And casting directors have this skill on mock drive. So when you understand how you're coming across, you can decide what you're going to tune up and tune down. So I have this client who has this incredibly warm, nurturing presence. You just want to tell her all your problems the minute she walks in. That's her initial impact. Another client has this kind of mysterious, slightly dangerous quality that makes people instantly intrigued. So what's yours? Next comes your energy, how you move through the world. Are you quick, vibrant, and spontaneous like Robin Williams was, or calm, steady, and grounded, like Morgan Freeman. I have another client who brings this incredible, focused intensity to everything. He walks into a room and the temperature seems to change. Your energy is your natural rhythm, and casting directors pick up on it right away. And then there's your vulnerability, the authentic emotional access that makes audiences connect with you. Think about how someone like Viola Davis can break your heart with just a look, or how Tom Hanks makes you feel like you know him personally. I had a client who kept hiding her sensitivity because she thought it made her look weak. I also had this problem. When it actually turned out to be not only her superpower, but mine as well. And it's what made her performances so moving. And finally, there's your edge. Those distinctive qualities that might not be nice, but they definitely make you more interesting and memorable. Maybe it's your wit, your intensity, your sarcasm, your boldness, your anger, your rage. I work with an actor who has this incredibly sharp, sarcastic humor. And once she stopped hiding it and started just letting it rip in everything she did, from her auditions to meetings with casting directors, they couldn't get enough of her. So these four elements come together to create your unique actor brand. Naturally, they all live on a spectrum, which is why even if you have all the same qualities of someone else, your amount of these qualities will be different, and the way they come together will be different. So when you understand how they work together, you become so much clearer to the industry. I love this Japanese concept of kintsugi, where they take broken pottery and they repair it with gold. Instead of hiding the cracks or throwing the piece away, they highlight the breaks with precious metal. Why? Because they believe that something becomes more beautiful and valuable through its imperfections and history. The breaks are part of the story, not something to hide. And that's how I want you to think about the qualities that make you different. Maybe you've been told you're too intense or too quirky, or maybe even not conventionally attractive enough. Who cares? What's that even supposed to mean? Those supposed flaws, they are your gold. That's what makes you stand out in a sea of actors who are all afraid to show their own flaws. And they're all trying to be the same version of what they think the casting directors want. Okay, now you might be wondering how to figure out your unique energetic signature. And now we're back to my prompt. That's why I created it. It's a brand decoder prompt that will help you zero in on exactly what makes you uniquely you. It walks you through exercises to identify each component of your signature and craft a personalized actor brand statement, which is going to really be helpful. You can use this kind of like a North Star to guide everything, from making sure that your emails are on brand, to your headshots, to your showreel material. To download this free resource right now, just click on the link in the description, and I promise you it is going to blow your mind. But don't go anywhere yet, because I want to show you exactly how to apply this knowledge in your next audition or self-tape. Once you understand your energetic signature, you need to bring that authenticity into the room with you. So here's an exercise that's been a total light bulb moment for so many of my clients. Look, we get told all the time by casting directors, just be yourself. But what the hell does that even mean? But think about how you are with someone in your life who you feel completely comfortable with. Someone who you never have to perform to or impress. Maybe it's your best friend or your partner or even your dog. With this person, you are completely authentic. Your guard is down, and you're not trying to be anything that you're not. Notice how you talk with them, how you laugh, how your body feels relaxed and natural. That's the real you, your authentic self with all of those unique qualities that we've been talking about. That doesn't mean you have to take the best situation with them. It could be a stressful situation, and then recall how you were with them in that situation. Because what casting directors are looking for is your unique perspective, your unique energy that only you can bring. That's what's interesting. That's what's going to surprise them. So before your next audition or self tape, take a moment to visualize this person. Really feel that sense of ease and authenticity. Then bring that same authentic energy into your work. The difference, I promise you, is mind blowing. Instead of showing up as a nervous actor trying to please everybody, you just show up as you, with all your distinctive qualities intact. And that authenticity is exactly what casting directors are looking for. And this is what they mean when they say, just be yourself. This visualization technique is exactly what helped my client Mary access her authentic self. She was in her 50s when she launched her acting career after pivoting from another field entirely. She had an agent, but hadn't had a single audition in over a year. When we discovered her energetic signature and aligned her marketing materials with her authentic self, everything changed. Literally within a matter of weeks, she was cast in a national commercial and landed a recurring role on the Lifetime network. That's what happens when casting directors can clearly see you for who you are and they understand how to cast you. And here's what most actors don't understand about casting directors. They're not looking for specific actors. They're looking to fill their breakdowns. And they're overwhelmed with submissions. Today on Actors Access and Spotlight, casting directors are being inundated with anywhere from 2 to 20,000 submissions. It is crazy. So the more clearly defined you are, the easier it is for them to understand how to cast you. Look at Frances McDormand. She's intelligent, formidable, no nonsense, and quirky at the same time. She's refreshingly straightforward. Her energetic signature is so clear that directors know exactly how to use her. Or Stanley Tucci's another good example. He's precise, witty, sophisticated, and slightly mischievous. And he brings these qualities to every character, whether he's in The Devil Wears Prada or The Hunger Games. When you are being specific with your energetic signature, this doesn't mean that you're limiting yourself. It means that you're making yourself memorable. And in this business, being remembered is half the battle. So here's the hard truth. If you're trying to be everything to everyone, you're going to end up being nothing to no one. And worse, you end up missing out on the roles that you're actually right for. So don't catfish the casting directors. They sense it immediately. And it creates this disconnect that turns out to be the kiss of death in auditions. Instead, get crystal clear on who you are authentically and show them that person. Your authentic self is so much more interesting, more castable, and frankly, more enjoyable to be around than any version you think that they want to see. So if you're ready to discover your authentic self and transform how casting directors see you, definitely download the free brand decoder prompt using the link below. And hey, if you're a trained actor who's been in the business for at least a couple of years and you're serious about taking your career to the next level, then book a free discovery call and we'll talk. We'll talk about your specific challenges and your goals. And if I think I can help you, I'm going to tell you exactly what that looks like. And if I don't, well, I'm still going to try and help you. So remember what I said at the beginning about feeling invisible in this industry? That ends when you understand your unique energetic signature and learn, naturally, how to showcase it authentically. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what was like your aha moment. And give this video a thumbs up and share it with an actor friend who needs to hear this message. And if you enjoyed this video, you should definitely check out my video, 3 Things I Learned to Boost My Acting Career After 40. Until next time, you stay your bold and beautiful self. Bye-bye.